Hi guys, it's Beavis, back with another video. I'm going to try not to fix my hair as much as humanly possible. I'm also going to turn down the TV a little bit. Anyways, so tonight's video, I kind of want to do something kind of for my boyfriend a little bit. So today I'm going to be talking about, well, first I'm going to talk about my boyfriend a little bit. Actually, I'll do that after this. And also, I'm going to talk about respecting the factor that people have, or respecting relationships. And, sorry, that was rude. So, respecting relationships is going to be my first topic, now that I think about it. So, it seems to be girls a lot. But there's many guys that do it too. And I knew it bothers my boyfriend a lot. And he's protective of me. And I have no problem with it whatsoever. I am completely okay with it. And so, literally, what I'm going to say is that people need to respect relationships. And when I say they need to respect relationships, I mean they need to literally start to think about where they put their hands on someone's boyfriend or girlfriend, what they say to them, and also how they act in general around them. Like, if you're going to be all flirty, like, we're going to use my relationship as an example. If you're going to be flirting with my boyfriend, I'm going to have a problem with it. I will not have it. If I hear about it, or if you do it right in front of me, you will not be my friend by any means. You need to respect it. Girl or guy. Touching is another thing. You don't touch his hands. You don't wrap your arm around his. You don't put your hands on his side. Or try tickling him, or touching his face, or playing with his hair. Actually, in general, do not touch anyone's boyfriend or girlfriend. Just do not touch them. Unless you're trying to save their life. This is the only time that you should be touching them. Even when you're trying to save their life, even consider then of how you touch them. Touch them as if they are your child. Seriously. Touch them as if they are your child. Respect them. Don't be... Actually, no, child is a very bad example. Touch them as if it is your father or mother. I don't know any other examples I could use. But, seriously, respect the factor that they're in a relationship, they're with someone else, and they're not always going to be in love, but they want to be together. It is about those two people, not you, the boyfriend and the girlfriend. Don't be that third wheel. Just get the fuck out. Get the hell out. That sounds really rude. That sounds something outrageously bitchy. But the thing is, if you're going to be touching the boyfriend or the girlfriend, you just need to leave. Okay? I've had this problem, and I know it bothers my boyfriend. If there's a guy that is touching me and flirting with me, he wants them dead. He really wants them dead. He doesn't want them near me. He doesn't want them talking to me, looking at me, nothing. Do I respect it? Yes. I honestly, truly respect it. That leads me to another thing. Girls and guys, when your boyfriend or girlfriend is protective of you, respect them for it. If they have a good reason for it. If they feel offended by them, if your boyfriend or girlfriend is offended by that person, ask them why. let them tell you. Do not get in their face. Do not get upset with them. If you want that relationship to work, you're gonna have to listen to them. No, they shouldn't control you and say who you should and shouldn't talk to, but you should respect their feelings about other people. Like my boyfriend. He doesn't want me, like, he sees other people, like, there's a few certain people that he just prefers I'm not around. He doesn't say, no, Tiffany, you can't hang out with him. If you hang out with him, I'm pissed off. I don't want to talk to you. No, he doesn't do that. He just flat out said to me, I feel as he's flirting with you. I don't like that, and I don't want him around you necessarily. But if you want to talk to him, just be careful. Do not let him touch you. Do not let him stand too close to you. And I respected that. I honestly, completely respected that. Because he flat out told me that he had a problem with this person, and he told me that he respected me, but did not want me to feel like I had to cut off all communications with them. But actually, I kind of did. Because I respect my boyfriend, and I want him to feel comfortable knowing that even when he's not around, that his girlfriend's still safe. And I think that's very important in a relationship. I know I probably sound like this, like I'm a try-hard in a relationship. To be honest, I kind of am, because of how I grew up. Now I'm like, okay, I have to do all I can to treat him as he deserves. Every possible thing. And every time I do something wrong, I feel like hell. But he doesn't hold it against me, and I outrageously thank him for that. I guess we're getting into my second topic now. But I completely respect him with everything I have. He's been there when I needed him. He's never walked away from me when I was hurt. That's all I could ever ask for. That's all I've ever wanted. I grew up with people just walking away because I was hurt. I was in pain. They walked away. But my lovely, sorry, I was trying to decide what to call him. But my lovely, he stayed. He stayed there, and he said, and he told me we're gonna get through it. And he told me it's gonna be okay. That means so much to me. It really does. I've never had that before. I never had someone say, Tiffany, it's gonna be okay. I'm here for you. I've never had that. I've had very supportive family. I've had very supportive brothers, I should say. Not family exactly. I guess my brothers are my family, but they were the most support I had. And even with Chad, when Chad was still around, he was still, like, my boyfriend was right there. I mean, I don't know, I feel like I owe him everything I have, but a lot of things I have isn't exactly the best things. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I try my hardest because of how much he means to me. I've never had anyone that has really meant this much to me. He's amazing. I know some people are probably going to be like, oh, well, it's just puppy love, you guys are gonna break up, whatever. Well, I don't care what you call it. I couldn't go a day without him. That's how much he means to me. There's not one day I don't think about him. There's not really much time I don't think about him. Think about what it'd be like to have him by my side right that second. Or what can become of us. I'm not the girl that's just like, oh, I have a new boyfriend, we're gonna get married, blah, blah, blah. No. I'm scared of commitment, honestly. After a few instances of things happening, not just falling in love with a guy and then him fucking me over. No, it was much more serious than that. It wasn't falling in love. It's not what it was at all. But, I have commitment issues due to well, I guess I don't really need to say why I have commitment issues, but I guess I want my boyfriend to be a part of my life. I want him to continue to be a part of my life, but I'm not one that's going to force him into it. I only want him to be comfortable. I want him to be comfortable with how things are, and, I just feel like it's better to feel comfortable with things, instead of just forcing them and pushing things before you can even get used to what you were just a part of. And I guess I don't really know how I should describe my boyfriend. I'm a very poetic person, but it's kind of hard to come up with things right offhand. I guess the best way to describe him is with a song. Another song, Amazing by Aerosmith is one of the songs I can describe him as. And in that song, sorry, I'm cleaning my phone, but there's one line in the song that says, I had an angel of mercy to see me through all my sin. Instantly, when I hear that, I think of my boyfriend, because I'm more in my recovery right now of my past, but he's seen the dark side of me. He's seen the deep, broken side, and I don't let that side out. I hide that, and he's seen it. He saw all the darkness. He saw all the pieces in the glass. He saw every bit of it, and he was there to pick me up. And he was there to put me in a better place. Put me where I'd be safe. And that's amazing. It's honestly amazing to see how a person can make such an impact on your life. How much he's made an impact on my life. I don't think I've ever had someone that really made me think. With him, I think about things a little more. I think about what I'm doing or what could happen that could change things and how it changed things. he really showed me how precious life really is. I mean, I lost my brothers. One in war, one in shooting, and another one to meth. And I actually lost my older brother. He was the youngest of my brothers, and he was my only full brother. I lost him to meth, and he was such an interesting person. And when I lost him, I felt exposed, I guess. I felt very exposed. Like I didn't feel like I was safe at all. But then I opened up to my lovely, and I felt safe again. I felt like it was gonna be okay. And to have that, you see it, with that experience, I saw how fragile life is. But he really showed me how precious it was, and how we need to fill it with good, not evil, not dark. You need to fill it with good things. And every day, as the days go on, he tells me of how much I mean to him, and more and more he shows me of what good I do have. My home life isn't the greatest. I would much rather be with my father, but I don't exactly have that choice. But what I do have the choice of is the good. Looking for the good. Being able to see the good in life. If you can see the good in life, you have made it to recovery. You have recovered from living in your own personal hell. You've made it. And the thing about it is you need to keep it. You will honestly have to keep it. Keep that good. Don't let anything take it from you. Don't walk away from it without a good reason. And really, there is no good reason to walk away from something that makes your life as special as it is. For me, I depended on music so much, and I still depend on music a lot, but I depend on my boyfriend more. Not to make everything better and tell me that he loves me, but I depend on seeing him. I depend on his words. Just him being in my life. Just knowing he's in my life and he wants to be in my life. That's what gives me hope. And I don't think he really fully sees how much that means to me. I know to him, yeah, he knows it means a lot, but of how much inside of what I feel about him, what he has become to mean to me, it's insane. I never thought I would ever be able to have that kind of relationship. Everyone told me, oh, you're going to get married so many times, you're going to have kids, and you're just going to end up alone. Well, I don't want to let that happen. I'm not going to let it happen. I'm not saying that I know for sure, I know my future. I can always hope. I can always dream about it. But I'm never going to fully say, this is my future, this is what's going to happen, this is who is in it. I'm going to let fate play with that. I'm going to let fate take control of that. And I'm only going to make the choices that I feel are going to help my future. That's another thing too I'm going to quick touch base on. I know I'm like 20 minutes into this video and it's really long, I'm sorry. A lot of them have been really long lately. But I don't make choices that are going to hurt what could happen the next day. What I mean by that is, don't do something that can ruin your day tomorrow. Do something that benefits your day tomorrow. That could make your day better tomorrow. With that being said, I try to do that as much as possible. But I think I'm gonna let you guys go. If you knew on that note, in my lovey-dovey stuff about my boyfriend, how much he means to me. And also, don't forget my first stuff about what I said about being affectionate to someone that's not your boyfriend or girlfriend. So I'll quick recap that. Do not touch or flirt with someone that is in a relationship. Just stay away. Respect them. If you truly care about that person, you will respect them. Otherwise, you may have a boyfriend or girlfriend that's trying to kill you. Sounds harsh, but I'm protective of my boyfriend. If there's some girl that is touching him in front of me or flirting with him, and I know about it, I have a problem with it. My boyfriend knows it well. And I make it apparent, to be honest. But I catch y'all later. Beavis is out. Put my Twitter, Instagram, email below. Comment, message me on YouTube too, so I get notifications. And follow me on the other two. And also, if you guys want to talk, if you want some advice or something, you can also email me and I can work something out so we can talk. And if you just want to talk privately, I can kick you or something, text you on Kick, something, I don't know. But yeah, give me feedback, please, and then some ideas as well. That'll work very well, thank you. Catch y'all later. Beavis is out. Did I say that for second or third time? But I'll try to do a new video sooner than this last time because it was over a week. Bye.